Hello and welcome! My name is Bishta and today we're purging. Alrighty, so trial of the anti-Soviet Trotskyist Center. Wow. Who thought of that name? Who thought it would be good to have an anti-Soviet Trotskyist Center in the Soviet Union? Okay, so despite Leon Trotsky being forced into exile, Joseph Stalin fears that he has secret supporters within the party. A series of rapid arrests and brutal interrogations have yielded confessions and testimonies conveniently pointing to some of Stalin's rivals. However, the more questions are asked, the deeper the secret police delve into letters and journals, the more people are implicated, if indirectly. Party members are beginning to believe that Stalin's absolute power and the death of his wife have isolated him to the point where he perceives anyone as a threat. But isn't that exactly what a traitor would say? So, we can either do Kalalin's wife is suspected. He can't be trusted either. He's a popular figurehead. And we kill him, basically. But he gives us 15 national unity, and we only have a base of 55%. Right now it's only 35%. Or we could do Khrushchev dabbled in Trotskyism. In the past, he must go. Radek's confessions point to several people within the party. All we lose is political power. Or party members can be trusted, this paranoia must cease. But this will lead to a civil war in the future. Alright. So, because I've played the Soviet Union before, I kind of have a little bit of extra knowledge going into this. However, I also don't know quite a bit. I do know that if we do the Civil War, Russia pops up. But I don't know if we do all, no purging, the world will be like, yeah, you didn't purge anyone, so the Soviet Union's useless now. Or if, yeah, you kind of did both, you get both. So I think I'm gonna go kind of for the sensible min-maxing route. We don't need daily communism support. We're not changing at all. We might want that if we were playing on multiplayer, where someone could go ahead and be like, ooh, time for you to become democracy, and then we'd have to fight off Democrats constantly. However, that's not a big deal, I'd say. So we can get rid of Khrushchev without much of an issue. That only took me 4 minutes. Awesome. Hindenburg Disaster! Oh no, the Hindenburg blew up. It's just like real life. Oh wait, it is. Alright. Marco Polo incident. China's rejected demands. Good work, China. Way to anger the people. I'm kind of thinking we go to war with Iran. Because we can justify war goals. Really, I don't see a point in doing more than one, besides the fact that it will lower world tension overall when you actually go to war. Or at least that's what I think it is. So if you take all of these, it's basically like Casa Belli. in Europa Universal 4. You can declare a war for one thing, and you can take that thing for free, basically. But everything else costs a bit extra. So I figure if we only use the 46 political power, we can go to war with someone else as well later on. And this is only going to increase world tension by 2%. Now it's important that we do this before Japan goes to war with China, because that will because China, well, it's because Japan will go to war with both these places, and it will increase it by about 20%, which generally is enough to screw over everything. Okay, I'm gonna save this 5 for later, because we'll need them to help fight Japan. Alright, Joseph Stalin questions Iranian sovereignty. Who determines the borders of a nation, and how are they determined? Whatever way people may have found in the past to justify where the Soviet Union ends and Iran begins, we live in a new era. The strategic importance of this border can't be overstated, and we are well within our rights to shift it to ensure the continued security of our people. Listening to Joseph Stalin's recent speeches, an invasion of Iran appears imminent. Dissenting voices have objected, but public support for the war is on the rise. I really do love Hearts of Iron 4 versus 3, because I can never figure out 3. Okay. We could change our army up a little bit. However, I don't really want to right now, because that's going to greatly mess with reinforcing the armies. And currently we still need a whole bunch of guns. And I actually think we're losing more guns than we're taking in. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we got a new Purge event. Secret Trials of the Generals. The Red Army has always been home to subversive elements ever since Trotsky himself was Commissar of War. Documents acquired by the NKVD have implicated several high-ranking officers as not only traitors but spies. Mikhail Turkachevsky, blah blah blah. Oh my gosh, that name is among the most prominent of the suspects, and one Stalin is keen to rid of the army. Meanwhile, the Navy's frequent contacts with foreigners has led to many of them being arrested as well. Okay, that makes sense. Although there are documents from our enemies proving their guilt, there's no telling if they fabricated them or if they were given false information by those who want this purge in motion to begin with. So, Tuka's guy must be tried in secret and executed immediately. Is that really a trial, though? You're kind of just executing. But basically, this guy gives... well, this guy actually removes a lot of different people. We also get rid of a field marshal. We basically lose a field marshal in both of these. I'm not gonna do it. False documents and forced confessions are not proof. So that will lead to a civil war in the future. Now I think we should be relatively fine as long as we get a bit more of an army set up. I believe because we didn't purge the army, I think we keep more of our army. I feel like that would make sense. But then again, the spies in the army would then have a better chance of taking more troops, I guess. So, I don't really know. It could be either, to be completely honest. Let's go ahead and let's start splitting. 25. Whoops. No! I wanted to unselect him. There we go. So here's our new army. We'll unassign them. Make a new army. 0 infantry. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. Or well, 0 tanks, not 0 infantry. Wait, I just saw a 5. There he is. He's a panzer leader. Oh wait, no, I don't want to promote him. That's not even the right guy. I don't want to promote him. What are you talking about? Oh, and Amelia Earhart disappears. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, let's get a few more guys. There we go. Unassign them. Make a new army. We don't need to be paused for this. And we don't really have any more good generals. Awesome. You will do. You had a special ability that I did not read. So you will do. Alright. Now we both... Well, they both think we're stronger. Which is great. Alright, now a nice little thing that actually was an update is you can now assign missions before the enemy, well, before your planes actually make it to the airfield. So now it's very easy. Ooh, Japanese buildup on Chinese border. Has not let down the pressure. Retaliation for Chinese as a refusal to cooperate. Renewed war, likely day by day. So China and Japan are going to go to war soon. Which, oh, not soon, now. Yep. And Japan just increased world tension by 20%. I am now waiting for someone to... Well, I'm not waiting for someone, I'm waiting for... Actually, no, I am waiting for someone to be like, yeah, no, you can't declare war on Iran. Alright, so we'll send volunteers over to China, because the longer China lives, the easier Japan is to kill later on. And yep, China's just eaten everyone, which is super confusing. And basically we'll want to help China out by just stopping Japan from doing all of its naval activity. Alright, let's get improved equipment. Because, yeah, we can't do any industry yet. Come on. Where's my forces? August 1st. There you go. Ooh, perfect. don't know why you think the enemy is stronger right now. I'm assuming it's because you don't know what's over there. Alright. Trial of the 21. After several rounds of arrests and trials, the Great Purge has weaved a narrative that led up to this trial. Among the accused, not only old leaders of Nikolai Burkin, but a number of diplomats, politicians, military officers, and even high-ranking NKVD officers. The charges are also more extensive than previously, including decade-old plots to murder Soviet leaders and to sell the Union to its enemies. The fact that the NKVD themselves are now among targets of the Purge has in a sense brought the proceedings in full circle. Threats and beatings have led to many confessing to all charges, even the most outlandish ones. The leading defendants face execution. Alright, so the Navy and Air Force have been getting off easy so far, and we can purge them. Or, as suspected, enemies everywhere. Which gets rid of a lot of good people. We're not going to do anything. We're going to keep them. Alright, now unfortunately we have to contain Japan down here relatively quickly. I don't know why we're having... Oh, it's because we're facing huge attrition. Or at least he is. Can you hold off? Yeah, stop facing your stupid attrition because you're not gonna win. You too. They're like, I don't get it. We're losing. How could we be losing? Yeah, it's because you have zero organization right now, buddy. Alright. How much? We only got a little bit longer on the Great Purge. Has anyone... No, no one thought Iran was worth saving. Beautiful. We may actually want to send another 2 divisions of tanks this way. Because currently things are going pretty slow over here and we need to start... We need help before things get out of hand. Wait. I don't get what that was. Oh, is it just saying that I have troops or air forces in Iran right now? Part of the issue is that we have no intel. We only have 73 extra fighters. I was thinking about sending some fighters China's way because... Actually, it's kind of tempting to. But we would need more fighters, so I'm not going to do that. Reinforcements. The Pax Americana! Looking to the conflicts of other continents, Franklin D. Roosevelt has announced a new foreign policy program intended to keep peace at home. Any government on American continent may appeal to the United States for military protection should they feel threatened by their neighbors, while not a guarantee of any particular state. The desire for peace in America is no longer just a dream, but official American policy. And we have finished the Great Purge. think it's time that we go with, well, no, I kind of really want this extra research program. So we've got to go all the way down here, but we can't do lessons of war until 1941. But we can get this and get rehabilitated army early on. There we go. We're cutting off these guys, which will be nice. Never mind. We're gonna cut someone off. No, never mind. We're not gonna be able to do that. Oh, no, we did. Perfect. Now these guys will start dealing with attrition. And then we can start helping down here, because that's going to be needed very soon. At least these guys are like veterans. Yeah, let's go aggressive. Mobile warfare. Let's go get delay. Not sure what you're doing. Ooh, we need trucks apparently. Right, because these aren't actual like tank divisions. These are they're not tank divisions. Wow, I never would have guessed that. They are instead I think motorized. Yeah, they're kind of tank divisions. They're tanks with motorized. Which is partially why they aren't as good. Oh, these guys had a port. Never mind. Enemy air superiority. Great. Oh, we're also fighting a fort. The level 1 fort. Okay. Did that. If we can take the port, that'd be wonderful, but I don't think we will be able to. We can certainly try. And Japan is really broken through here. That ain't great. We can go get war economy. And I think we're gonna go do that. Ooh, we're actually gonna be able to get this. Nice. So now Japan loses these 5 troops because they won't be able to pull them out. And then we'll be able to save Nanjing because he just lost it. Rehabilitated army. Beautiful. That just gives us organization. Now, unfortunately, we need all of these to get that. So I think we're gonna go get armament first. Get the 3 factories. And then we're going take this out real quick, and then we'll put a line up here and then try and retake Nanjing. Oh hey, we are way over the time, well, 5 minutes over. So yeah, I'm gonna have to end it here for this episode. My name is Ambishta. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and comment down below. Every like and every comment makes me feel great and tells me that I'm doing a decent job. In the next episode, we'll hopefully be able to defend China for a bit longer, and hopefully we'll be able to take Iran. So yeah, if you enjoyed, please remember to like and comment like I just said, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.